Hello there, boys and girls. My name is the Hedgehog, my butt's on fire, and welcome to my first Let's Play of... Okami. Yep, we're doing Okami, one of the more better Wii games there is out there. I mean, seriously, original story plots, etc, etc, actually based on something, not some sort of mumbo-jumbo. Well, let's just wait for this to load. Come on. Load. Aha! He's whacking his wife. Licensed by Nintendo. Capcom or Chewy, whatever. Ooh, what's that thing that's running? Is it a wolf? Is it a cat? Whatever. I don't care! Let's start up a new game. I hate that voice. It's just irritating. Starting up a new game. I get it. You're loading. Yeah. It's just the same as the beginning. Let's watch the intro. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Is there a plot twist? Oh my god! To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast. A young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks. Its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Otherwise they will have eaten you all up. Scrolling. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside of the village. This wolf, its coat is burning as snow. It was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on everyone who ventured outside of the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Well, gee, thanks guys, we're trying to protect you and you think of us as the enemy? We don't get paid enough to do this. One villager took it up upon himself to face the fearsome Shuri. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shuri's swift movements. Yeah, that's because, well... Okay, I know this is funny, but you're too slow! Yeah, I won't be like Sonic. Long before the night of the... Bleh. Didn't let me finish. A white plumed arrow held to the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by the sun. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi travelled to the beast's cave in the place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson of death, upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade and whatever. Don't know what that word is. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left only a scratch. What's that bone on his back? Is it to wake him up? At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense bone, dropped to his knees. I don't know how to pronounce that word, and gasped for breath. He knew he was starving death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shunui the wolf that dwelled outside of the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shunui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, spreading its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Can we just get to the point already? Thank you, scrolling. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shunui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. He's invincible! As Orochi closed in on Shunui's sharp-knit claws, glistening. Got told. It's like, I'm gonna get ya, gonna eat ya. Nope! Tree in the way. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shunui fought don't know how to pronounce that word either, to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by mystical power, was not easily bested. Shunui, covered in gashes of its majestic coat, dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Come on, it's already been like 7.5 minutes. YouTube time limit, people. Orochi saw a chance to strike. That would be the final blow. But Shunui refused to give in. With its vast ample strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed the mighty howl. Suddenly, black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glistened off Nagi's sword as a beacon for hope. Of hope. Man, my lips are dry. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face as his efforts, so he channeled all his strength into his sacred scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome head separated from their owner. What? Never mind. Orochi's broken bone collapsed in a lake of its own blood. Hey Orochi, I think you better watch your head. Yeah, okay. Couldn't resist. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. It showed there. Shunui had, I don't know how to pronounce that either, to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shunui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shunui let a hoarse, pitiful bark. And the rest will be continued in the next episode. See you guys when we actually do some gameplay. Peace out. Bye bye.